Bumblebee.
Transformers. Who doesn't love Transformers? I sure did. I used to have some of the toys based on the Prime cartoon. I had bootleg DVDs, of course. And overall, I was just a big fan of Transformers. Until the last night release and it destroyed the franchise for me. And I will hear nothing about the franchise for almost 6 years. Until I finally watched the movie Bumblebee. And honestly, I got hooked in the franchise again. And because of that, it made me want to know more about the franchise and the production of the live action Michael Bay movies. So I'm going to talk about it. Specifically, the first movie. There is 2003 and Hasbro had an idea to make a G.I. Joe movie to revive the franchise. But then America would get in war with Iraq, so they decided to change it to do a Transformers movie. They would get Steven Spielberg to be the director of the movie, but Spielberg decided to choose a different director for the movie, that being Michael Bay.
Wow.
But now moving on to 2005, we will get teasers for the Transformers movie. Well, frankly just one. Being at Comic Con with a big ass truck. Yeah, that's it. One interesting thing about the truck is that it isn't the same truck as the Peterbilt truck that was used for Optimus in the 2007 movie, and is a completely different truck. Now let's go ahead and look at some So something interesting about this movie is that Ironhide wasn't planned to be in this movie. It was actually supposed to be RC, as you can see here, here, and here. The reason she was taken out of the movie is because the crew and Michael Bay didn't know how to explain how female robots existed, even though the original cartoon already did, so they gotta just take it from that, but I don't know. She was later changed to Ironhide. A character that got the same fate will be Prowl, which was later changed to Jazz. And also he will become Barricade, because they thought the idea of a evil police car transformer was very cool. Another character that was going to be the movie but ended up being cut will be Soundwave. They didn't know how to write Soundwave into the movie, so they decided to cut him off the film and make 4 characters out of him, being Blackout, Frenzy, Scorponok, and Barricade. Okay, let's now talk about the early designs for the Autobots in specific. First, we have Bumblebee, which honestly, I think it's better than the final design. I don't know, there's just something about how the car parts fit on the robot, like the front of the car makes the upper arms, the feet are the back of the car, kinda similar to the original G1 design. And speaking of the G1 design, this is in the same car mode. The car mode in the movie and in this concept art is a classic Chevrolet Camaro from 1977 instead of the Volkswagen Beetle, which, as much as I love the Volkswagen Beetle and as much as I love Bumblebee being a VW Beetle, I love the classic Camaro design in Bumblebee, not gonna lie. Okay, now that we are done with Bumblebee, let's go with Ratchet, which is actually very different. In one of the earliest concept art that we have of him, he's very similar to the G1 cartoon, and like, I don't know why they didn't go with this, because this is like the perfect mixture of realistic and cartoony, like, bro. But later concept arts will look very much similar to his final design, but it still had the G1 colors, which I prefer than the weird green one. Like, why is it green? And then we have
the Black Transformer Jazz.
What's cracking, my homies? Jazz gets.
which looks completely the same in the concept art. He's just a little bit more white. But honestly, I get it that it's the same as the final design. It's a very good design. It's the most like G1 accurate design in the movie, in my opinion. And now we have the man himself, Optimus Prime, and Megatron. Let's start with Megatron because why not? He deserves to win sometimes. So basically, the early design is just G1, like straight up G1. The head, the body, the bulkiness, it's just like the original G1 cartoon. And honestly, I'm not a big fan. I mean, it looks cool, but in the sense, like if they went with the same design elements as they did with the Ratchet design we saw before, I think they would have looked very cool. But this is still G1, and as much as I love it, it doesn't work with the other designs that were being made at the time. I like that he's a tank though. And now Prime, good old big old Prime. He looks bad. You know, as much as I dislike the final design, I prefer it instead of this one. It's like too blue. And don't get me wrong, Prime can look good in blue, but like here, it just looks kinda bad. I much prefer the final design, even though I don't really like the flames here. I think it balances out the blue and red in the design. Well, that's kinda it. Later they would change designs and we will get what we got in the final movie. It was cool seeing these old designs, but yeah, the final ones look better. But anyways, goodbye.